from about 9 a.m. to noon. Hey, take a ride. It's all on our website. Easy to find. Flight.org.
Right, and again, ladies and gentlemen, the Museum of Flight are just outside the pits here along the street here. If you want to stop by and meet Ted and see more about all that's going on, especially those rides that they get in here at fundraisers. Some vintage aircraft from wartime. And speaking of that, you just saw something flying overhead here as our next aircraft here in the 2025 edition of the Boeing Seafair Airshow. Ladies and gentlemen, I always tell people in today's world, especially living in the Northwest, you have a better chance at seeing a Sasquatch and Bigfoot before you ever get a chance to see an airplane like this that is still flyable from the 1940s era. There are only 11, last I counted, able to fly, only 2 of which of sort can still land and take off in water. Ladies and gentlemen, a World War II PBY-5A Catalina. This is known as the Princess of the Stars. The PBY you're looking at, owned and operated by the Soaring by the Sea Foundation. Well, they have a hangar in Eugene, Oregon, located in the picturesque Green Valley that's near the Willamette National Forest. Take a private group or a family tour inside this World War II PBY-5A Catalina at their hangar that they call home there in Eugene, Oregon. By the way, here for Seafair Weekend, they are hanging out at the Museum of Flight through Sunday if you'd like to get more details and learn more about their fundraising here, of course, that keeps this bird flying. I was told for every hour of flight, including the flight you're witnessing now here today, every hour of flight is PBY's in sky. It's 35 hours of maintenance. The PBY, originally designed to be a patrol bomber, an aircraft with a long operational range intended to locate and attack enemy transport ships at sea in order to disrupt enemy supply lines. With a mind to a potential conflict in the Pacific Ocean where troops would require resupply over great distances, the U.S. Navy in the 1930s invested millions in developing a long-range flying boat, as they're called, for the very purpose. Flying boats have the advantage of not requiring any runways, in effect having the entire ocean available. Imagine you're on a mission in the middle of the Pacific. It's wartime in the 1940s. The crew's a little tired, the water's a little calm, but not much going on. Want to go ahead and plan it. Get a little Pacific, take a little break, maybe go for a swim, maybe have a little food as they can have a little galley on board for the crew. Sent on long missions here of maybe 2,500 miles here at average distance in a PBY. If somebody needs to take a nap among 10 crew members, they would often just take a nap because they do have a galley area next to, let's say, a box that they are. That's plenty of them to take a little rest. Ladies and gentlemen, history now. As you look out over the waters of Lake Washington, coming to the south, PBY Catalina 5A landing in the waters of Lake Washington. This has not been done since the late 50s and early 60s. So we have a few PBY Catalina shut up. Madison Park and San Francisco. Perfect landing. And again, we want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is not an easy task. Take it all out today. And all the communications with the FAA, with Boeing Towers, with CTAC, Russian Airfield as well. There, of course, want to see planes that fly around. Just so you know that during the airshow, we do have a situation where we actually close 5 square miles of airspace. To get our pilots in the aircraft all space the world to perform and get away from the pilot's manuals, get away from all the routines, support a little bit, and show off a little bit of their skills beyond what was a normal day in an aircraft like the PBY-5A. Okay, so our PBY Catalina, this is the 5A model that came out here in 1940s, about 1940s era. The PBY is the most numerous aircraft of its kind with around 3,300 aircraft built. During World War II, PBYs were used as anti-submarine warfare, patrol bombing, convoy escorts, cargo transport. The type operated in nearly all operational theaters of World War II. Catalina served with distinction and played a prominent and valuable role in the war against Japan. Catalinas were employed by every branch of the U.S. military as a rescue aircraft. Once all the branches of the military, everybody says, we've got to have one here. And the result, the airplanes could go after the Japanese Zero again during wartime. The answer would be the P-51. World War II, the Wildcat was a favorite fighter plane assigned to the carriers we have left at Pearl Harbor. We had a range of about 700 miles on a full tank. The PBY, like the one we have here in the waters of Lake Washington, where that's right there, from the Seattle Fire Department, that PBY has a range of, like I said, 2,500 to 3,000 miles. Very versatile and very reliable. The PBY Catalina is relatively slow, but reliable. In fact, they were employed by every branch of the U.S. military, as I shared earlier. Other nations also followed suit and made their own PBYs because of how valuable it was on the battlefield. Catalina was usually the first plane subject for substantial naval and naval war. PBYs in the RAF were one of the first ones to battle since 1945.
Go out by the road, but look at that one.
Fighting legends of destruction back in the battleship. An example of the responding before an attack was a place called PBY Catalina in June of 1942. PBY, Soaring Catalina right now, from Oregon. Eugene, Oregon, that's where it is there. And now, making history as the first PBY-5A Catalina taking off from the waters of Lake Washington. Decades. And if you guys around once she's airborne, this is your time to get a chance to video of yourself. It looks like right now it's down to the ground. That's going to take off. I'm sure they have clearance. This is not something easy to do, ladies and gentlemen. You still have to do a lot of communication with the Boeing field. That's our main power in operations here for the Boeing Seafair Airshow. We have to alert the resident airfield to the south of us. And also consideration people like the Payne Field up in Everett. Of course, we have to work with SeaTac Airport, of course, to make sure all flights are diverted to stay away from what is our designated 5 square miles enclosed airspace. And I'll wait for that PBY to turn around, get some air, and take off. This will be history, ladies and gentlemen. Another duty for our PBY as we watch it take off, they were painted all black to serve a specific mission. That mission is to unite bombs for traffic operations against the enemy navy. They're so effective that a squadron was formed in the name of Black Cats, a name that stood for many years. The PBY Catalina will be taking off to your left here down towards Eugene, part of the hydro test. You can imagine the Catalina was a well-designed and stranded serviceman during the war. For them, it meant that help had finally arrived. Catalina pilot by the name of Adrian Marks once rescued those sailors next year in Indianapolis. Reports suggested that out of 60 destroyed submarines by the U.S. Navy, 25 were taken care of by a Catalina. In addition, it's estimated that they destroyed over 40 U-boats between 1941 and 45. There's problems going against the submarines. An aircraft that could take off in water and land in water, and also on an airfield or a wide enough beach or a flat area. This was known as a multi-purpose aircraft. That's the reason why we have the
Okay, let me take your phone away.
PBY could carry a total payload of 4,000 pounds of ordnance consisting of bombs, including 100-pound, 500-pound, and 1,000-pound M65A1 bombs. The depth charges. This would consist of 4 325-pound in-depth charges. Let's not forget the torpedoes. The PBY could carry up to 2 torpedoes here. And Type A Mark I mines. An American high-explosive naval mine designed for aircraft deployment, also known as moisture mine. High explosive potential per pound than the standard 1,000-pound American bomb. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your video. There is your picture of a very rare moment today at the Boeing Seafair Airshow. The landing of water takeoff Catalina. PBY-5A Catalina from Eugene, Oregon. Soaring up the seas. Next time you're in Eugene, stop by their hangar there. Maybe a group tour. Maybe you can donate to the cause to keep this bird flying as a reminder of the great sacrifices and the great successes of once upon a time for America back in the 1940s. Ladies and gentlemen, you're enjoying, of course, just the first moments here.